Hello everybody once more, Thetymix here. This is Frostpunk. Let's play A New Home, the Hard Noble campaign here. It is day 11. We're hoping to hear back from the scouts today and maybe get a little more action, but yes, everybody's happy with the day, says Helen Lyon, and Frank Stanhope agreeing. People still in good spirits. You can see the hope is nearly maxed out here. Very little discontent. This is really, particularly for the environment, a great thing. And you can see I like the way the gears just turn here on this thing. The pistons moving up and down. Not really gears. That's I always thought that was an interesting effect. Like those little animation touches that they've done. But as I mentioned yesterday, we're in a really stable point. This is going to be interesting watching the food, because we're going to be down to about 100 probably at the open of business, and see how much of that holds. Is that going to go down more? Do I need to add more hunters' huts, or can I stick with what we have? Let's get our research done. And let's see our distribution. Since we've got more engineers, I just like the idea of putting engineers in the cookhouse, and then also in the coal thumper, just to make sure that we've got those handled. Over here, we're down to, yeah, they should be able to work full steam today, but then after that, we're gonna not have as much of a supply. Now, we are still gradually increasing the coal supply, but I don't think this thumper and these two are going to be enough by themselves. I think we are going to need one additional source, so might very well end up going with coal mining next. I think that's gonna be important to do. Okay. Where do I want... I need to get the people out of the hunting lodges. The ones that are back, in any case. That is not back. They are. Ooh, boy. They're going to be late. They're going to be like 2 hours late. Oh. So we've got the 1, 2, and then what about this one? They're going to be late too. Wow, I have a couple of them that are really late. That sucks. Well, let's make sure we get people into the steelworks, and then into. You know what? Let's pull them out. Let's get some engineers into the one steelworks, so that I can have workers in these, and then the next batch will go over there. Okay. About half an hour to spare. They'll come back, hopefully quite a few of them getting to work soon. And then let's start filling up our sawmills to wrap this in. That one's going to be first. But nothing in a big hurry. Yeah, now that we have food at the start of the day, everybody's like, I'm going to eat. And we got 4 sick absences in the steelworks, the one that has the engineers. I'm not happy with that. I think I'm going to pull the engineers out of there eventually. But I got to get the rest of the workers back. Yep, that's going to be the first one. Let's get them back. Let's pull these engineers out. put workers in there. They'll eventually at least get on the job. There's our next set. Do that. And then we'll throw some engineers down here. Something like that. Okay. I think today we're just gonna, well, not yet. We're gonna put some people to work with one more depot, I think. We gotta get everybody fed. Well, there we go. There is our scouts. So we can put some of the people to good work at this point. At least 5 citizens must be available. I have 10 available. Okay. Well, we're going to pull them out of wherever we have to make that happen. What about now? Yep, now we can do it. Let's make a new scout team. Okay, we have a scout number 3, I would assume, here. Yeah, and, you know, I just want to send them in different directions, because we got the ones going over there at Steel Bridge. Now you can head over to the crash site. And what do we research next? Do I want to go with the coal mining? And I think that that is... I mean, I'd like to get the depot upgrades with the gathering feeding into that. But eventually want to get medical post and all that. But we're going to be in trouble if we don't have enough coal. So let's definitely get that coal mine done. And yeah, food rations now threatening to overflow here. Pull those engineers out. And let's max that out. Have anywhere else to really put people that's useful? Thing is, do I even want this here anymore? I don't think I do. But I don't want people dismantling it before they go back to work. So, get to work. Everybody, if you please. And now we've got 2 scouts out there. Boy, you know, the day's almost over. You may want to eat sometime this year. Yeah, literally the last hour of the day. And still having trouble getting... That didn't work very well, did it? No point in trying to build anything now. At least during the day shift. We're almost there, but not quite on the coal mining, so that will have to be built tomorrow.
Work day ends. It's off time.
Okay. And I just want to go about this methodically so I don't screw it up. Getting everybody out. See if we were able to cut down on the sickness at all today. I would hope so. Yeah, our steel is gradually rising, which I like. Very much like that. The other is also rising, not so gradually. So definitely want to keep going on the resource depots. Yeah, we got the 10 workers out there doing their thing. We got 19 engineers. We got 10 in the medical post. Where are the other 9? What have I missed? Yeah, there they are. Okay, that accounts for everybody. I'm missing a hunter's out. There it is. Okay. So I think we want to definitely dismantle this, because it's not serving any purpose right now. That building's okay. Eating. 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 Where's the other one? I gotta remember all of my... Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh yeah, it's right there in front of me, and they're fine. So I've just got these 3. Okay. Three resource depots now. And let's just add 1 more. I just want to slowly build them up without going too crazy with the work required. Eating, eating, eating. Okay. And now we're going to have to go with the same deal over here. I'm just going to build a bunch of tents that I have no intention of keeping. Until it actually does something. There's one. I wonder if I just put a bunch of them down at once. Like if I just put a bunch of them down at once, is that going to convince more of them eventually? Yeah, it does. Okay, so the mass spamming is the best way. Everybody's going to go hunt. We're going to build another resource depot. I think I'm going to make that one wood. Got plenty of coal storage. And steel is going up, but not enough that I have to increase the storage for it. Food rations could get tight here. We'll see how that works tomorrow. But I mean, that would be a good problem to have. And if it goes up again tomorrow, then I think what I do is I just back off to 4 hunters. And don't use one of them. I think that's a lot better idea. So we don't need a huge amount of food rations saved up. Okay, so let's get this built, everybody. Get this one tore down. Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Let's see what that's all about. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Search might reveal an automaton." A functional automaton it is. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. We've discovered weather station and large convoy, so there's other places we can do it. We can send it to the city. It'll safely reach the city on its own. We can use it there, and the scouts could keep going. Or we could dismantle it and get 2 steam cores and 88 steel. 2 steam cores would really be valuable. And, you know, frankly, I think the steam cores are more valuable than the automaton itself, at least in our current situation. That would really give us, because with 2 more steam cores, we could build, and it's, if I remember correctly, it's usually only 1 here. It's usually about 90 steel and 1 steam core. We can get 2 steam cores out of this thing. So that would allow us to get a total of 3 coal mines up, which would be well more than we need. So yeah, I'm definitely going to dismantle that thing. Not the usual choice, but that's where I'm going. And let's go back to the city, and we'll get those back there soon. And we've got, let's just see what these other ones are. We've got the large convoy. There's vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. It looks like more people there. We've got weather station, a tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof. Most likely a weather station set up by scientists from Winterhome. So, not the most originally named city, Winterhome, but nonetheless, that's what we have going on there. And these scouts still making their way to the crash sites. Alright, so that's really some good news. We have somebody else who has something to say. The search for other cities, finding the bridge to Winterhome, proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Hope falls slightly. Nothing we can do about that, but hope is still pretty high. And people are not happy with me disassembling the automaton either, apparently. They're going to have to just deal with it. Alright, so let's boost our wood storage again. There we go. Now we got 600 out of 1,200 or so there being used. We took that down. Feeling good about where we're at. And there's the law timer hitting. Let's just double check this. We've got prosthetics. We've got triage, which we don't want. The food options here we don't want. Fighting arena we don't want. Emergency shift we don't want. We don't have access to that. We don't have access. So we're done. I mean, this is all the adaptation laws that I want. Down to 5 patients that are sick. Let's wait a little bit longer, see what that number does. Okay, let me take a look what we've got. Nope, not there. Not there either. No patients. Well, you might as well get out of there then, engineers. So this is a better day in terms of keeping everybody healthy. There's the other medical post. These are all new ones. And 5 engineers. The only people that are sick are engineers. Well, that's interesting. But there aren't very many of them. Okay. So, day 11 is at an end. Day 12 is upon us. It looks like we had a slight boost overall in our food rations. It looks like we're gaining maybe 20 a day, maybe 15 a day, something like that. We're modestly gaining in food, modestly gaining in steel. Got a couple more steam cores coming. That's going to be great. Wood going up pretty fast, but coal, not so much. In fact, it looks like coal now possibly starting to decline. Definitely want to get, yeah, we got the coal mining coming, and when that arrives, we're definitely going to be building coal mines as quickly as we can get them up. In fact, I think I'm going to just, you know, hold off on some of our. We don't need to go crazy on the wood. I'm going to pull. I'm not even going to operate one of the sawmills, and I'm just going to focus on. Look, we're getting this coal mining operation up. We're doing it now. You know, probably right over here is the best place to start, and that's just gonna be a thing that we're gonna have to focus on now. Shouldn't be a problem to handle it. So that'll be coming up soon. Our final day of this little cold front that we're in. Colder front, I should say. They're all cold fronts, of course. But yeah, we'll be back with that soon. Until then, thanks for watching.